I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up South Florida and Florida. A unity for the ages. Queen Latifah reigns over record-breaking Florida AIDS Walk. The annual Florida AIDS Walk and Music Festival went down over the weekend, but this was unlike any we've had since the pandemic. It was the biggest crowd and the biggest total, nearly $3 million. And if that wasn't enough, Queen Latifah rocked the beach. Queer News Tonight's special correspondent John Hayden was there and filed this report.
Hey everybody, John Hayden down on Fort Lauderdale Beach for the 2026 AIDS Walk and Music Festival. And while everybody's out walking and having fun, when they get back, they will all bow down to the Queen. Queen Latifah in the house on the beach, headlining the AIDS Walk and Music Festival. Hundreds packing Fort Lauderdale Beach for the big event, and she came to play. The icon bringing all the hits and bringing the fans on stage, creating an impromptu dance party. As the DJ warmed up the crowd, I auditioned to be next year's headliner. Oh baby, you got what I need. Come on, but you say he's just a friend. Hey guys, call me. Before the show, hundreds walked the 5K route, raising nearly $3 million for local nonprofit organizations. Their efforts will be matched nearly dollar for dollar by AHF. Top fundraising team this year? SunServe. Top fundraiser? SunServe leader, Tony Lima. Tony, you're the top fundraiser. Again, how do you do it? No, you're talking.
Working really hard to make sure that we have amazing partners that understand our mission as SunServe, what Florida AIDS Walk does, how it benefits our community, and really just the beautiful support of everyone here today.
Local icon Faye Watt led a team for the first time this year, and she did it in style. You didn't wear high heels, but you still wore fab footwear.
Are you really going to look at my bedazzled shoes?
I am going to look at your bedazzled shoes.
Well, and the funniest thing is that, like, so my ally, my best friend, Michelle, right, she's an incredible ally. So she stayed over with me to get me here on time. That's how things roll. And so when I'm getting my sneakers out, she goes, no, they're not. And she goes, well, you know what? That's so on brand. I get it, you know?
She used those shoes to get a spot in that dance party. And while Queen Latifah was here to party, she also had a message.
Nobody is invincible from this. Nobody can evade this. So we gotta tighten up. We gotta lock arms. You know, when it comes to this, to educate each other.
After the walk, people hit up the rooftop pool at the Easton for a Flock Fest splash pool party. Sunscreen and Speedos were everywhere as people practiced for the July flotilla. And after an early morning and a long walk, what better way to end the day than at the rooftop pool at the Easton? In Fort Lauderdale, I'm John Hayden.
Oh, John Hayden, you did such a great job, Bobby. So you heard only part of Queen Latifah's very personal story. Her entire speech is on Greater Wilton Manors. You can find that on YouTube and also on Facebook, okay? Nearly $3 million raised. I mean, that's just insanity, right? And like, there's something so powerful about being part of the AIDS Walk. Yeah. This was the first year that Hotspots Happening Out was a beneficiary. So it meant something extra for me personally. It was the first time I had my own team. So thank you so much to all the folks who joined the Faye Watt team. It meant so much to me that you woke up mad early to be there with me and you walked that 5K. I'm sorry that I didn't know that 5K was so long, right? You know, to see them like finish this walk and feel so challenged and also like there's so much appreciation going. I loved being a part of the part of the AIDS Walk this year, just to see so many people out. Like John Hayden said, I've been going since pandemic and 20 years before. So 20 years ago, I used to host the Florida AIDS Walk. So it's so interesting for it to be full circle as being part of the beneficiaries this year. So many people, so much wonderful energy. I told you folks last last week and the week before and the week before that I was going to bum rush the stage, right? That one way or another, I was getting to my beautiful New Jersey lesbian queen, Latifah, right? And that's as close as I got. Before her very good handlers push my Latina ass down, right? You can tell, like, she was pulling people up on the stage, and you can tell the security was kind of like, what is she doing? Oh no, here we go.
That's when you made the run?
You know what I mean? That's when I ran, like, come on, queen, come on. Incredible event. AHF, you did it again.
They always
You
do.
folks are just ridiculous. You know, this is $3 million when it's so needed.
Yeah.
So needed.
I mean, huge shout out to two of AHF's front people, Haroon Bahi in Fort Lauderdale,
Beautiful
and
people.
Shane Yonemitsu in Miami.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam.
Thank you, Bam
Like,
Bam. We love
these
you.
two legends in our community,
Yeah.
they are everywhere. Literally drive through Wilton Drive and you see Haroon on like the ginormous window of Out of the Closet.
And they're great to look at too.
they're
just saying.
they are
they're
both
friends. So
extremely very
Good
inviting to the table. Like, you want to go visit AHF to visit them and talk to them. Shane Yonemitsu is also up for a Legends Award with the Miami
Fantastic.
Chamber
I voted for him.
for Miami. So there's still time. Voting ends on Friday, March 27th.
Deserved.
I mean, both of them, Haroon and Shane,
Both.
are, and Aaron, regional with AHF. Thank you. $300 million. $3 million.
Insane.
Like,
And I'm loving all those videos Haroon is putting out now. He has like kind of like a podcast set up, and he's interviewing people, and he's really just getting the word out about what needs to happen in our community. And I think it's wonderful. Thank you so much, Haroon.
Right, and what they're doing. And
Yeah.
they're always doing something. And like you said,
Yeah.
he is everywhere, you
Yes.
know? And to see all the nonprofits that we know and love all together, right? Like, you know, folks came from Pride Lines in Miami. They were like, all right, we're getting up there. We're making it happen. Safe School South Florida. Okay, we're heading up there too, you know? And then our local ones, right? Trans Inclusive. Oh my God, like, you know, Save, Equality Florida. Everybody was, SunServe. I know, Tony, don't get mad at me if I don't mention you. Right? Like, you know, everyone was there, and everyone was there with a purpose, and they knew what it was. And then by 2 p.m., everybody was out, home.
yeah, I mean, it was, and they were all there for intention. Like, everybody that was there wanted to be there. It wasn't like, there was no one there, at least the folks that I saw, that was like, ugh, I'm dragged out to a 5K. Like, people wanted to be there, the energy, our community.
Yeah.
I also love how AHF partners with almost every single one of them. You know, the way AHF is with PFLAG, Equality Florida, SunServe. They did a collab with House of Trouble, the two guys out of Miami, you know, to do that prep educational campaign. So this, I'm not surprised that AHF, Florida AIDS Walk, was able to raise this much money, because they're in the community.
Yeah.
And they really do represent all of us.
Well, and that's our community. If you looked around and you saw all those people, that's our community. Black, brown, all kinds of sizes, shapes, every letter of the acronym, plus our allies. Everyone was represented in that sea of people. And that was beautiful. Thank you, John Hayden, for your reporting. That was outstanding. Make sure that you follow him on all social media. He is covering everything that has to do with Wilton Manors and the outskirts as well. So there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.